dominate this fight, it's going to say, Conor, you ain't what we thought you were. Because as you know, Dre, most of the guys from the UK, they have to come prove themselves in the United States of America or against a good American fighter.
Game is a lot harder than, the game gets harder. Yeah. And you when you don't have them legs and them lower extremities and they not working right, because of age, because of tough fights, you put yourself in position to get hit a lot and kind of being.
Garcia is a hell of a puncher. He's very explosive. Dangerous hook. Very dangerous. Everybody know that hook doesn't knock a buffalo out.
Roy Jones Jr. has spoken. Dana White has teased an announcement, and the trash talk between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn has already gone to another level entirely. This fight is building into something truly special, and the debate over who survives it is only getting louder.
Great eyesight. He has great reaction time. He's gonna be a great fighter. He's got to figure out how to use.
Roy Jones Jr. did not hold back with his assessment. He warned that Ryan Garcia is the kind of fighter you simply cannot switch off against for even 1 second. His concern with Benn is straightforward. Benn loves to come forward and trade, and against most fighters that pressure works beautifully. But against Garcia, one mistake can cost you everything. Roy believes that if Benn walks in too aggressively, he will be handing Ryan exactly the kind of fight he wants. In Roy's eyes, Benn may be walking into serious trouble by accepting this challenge.
Probably throw a hook more like mine anybody seen.
Yeah.
He got that one-punch shock on that left hook. Deadly. And then he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is.
The fight got even more real when Dana White confirmed that a Garcia versus Benn announcement is coming soon. That statement immediately caught fire across the boxing world, because this is the kind of matchup that pulls in both hardcore fans and casual viewers at the same time. Garcia brings elite speed and knockout power. Benn brings relentless pressure and aggression. Put those two styles together and you have the ingredients for something truly explosive.
Our position and philosophy is that any fight can be made. I mean, this is the business that we're in. I mean, even the guys that are and crying and complaining and everything else, they run a business. They're involved in this sport to make money, and there are very small windows of opportunity. And when something happens that builds a fight, you have to capture that fight right there at the time and in the moment. So I don't believe that any...
The social media war between them has already been must-watch entertainment. Garcia fired the first shot, mocking Benn for struggling to stop a late-career Regis Prograis. Benn fired straight back, bringing up Garcia's absence after the Eubank fight and promising to punch his head in. Garcia responded with just 3 words, "Think real hard, why?" and the tension exploded from there. But beyond the trash talk, the stakes are very real. For Benn, beating Garcia would not just be another win. It would be the biggest statement of his entire career and proof that he belongs among the elite names at welterweight.
No days off, building towards something big.
Yeah, no, we're always working, but Bournemouth is beautiful. I've been here a few times with my family, but the work don't stop. And when you come around by the beach side, it's beautiful, isn't it?
All right.
It's like Santa Monica, a bit better though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot to compare between the two. What about the big fights that are on the horizon for you? We're not there yet, but everything feels like it's building momentum with Zuffa, and there's some big fights potentially on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, I've made no secret in fighting for the WBC World title. It's the belt obviously my dad won, and it'd be a dream for me to get that belt. I mean, the other person's doing a lot of talking, as he does, so, just hopefully he signs the contract.
How many rounds do you reckon it will take you to knock out Ryan Garcia?
I'm liking these questions, How many rounds? I've got a lot to prove in this fight. Not just to everyone else, but to myself. The 10 years ago, me as a kid, who first turned over to be in the position I'm in now, where I can solidify my own legacy and prove that irrelevant of all the noise, irrelevant of all the haters, irrelevant of all the no's you can't do, I'm going to go into this fight fueled with a chip on my shoulder to prove to the world that I will be the greatest WBC champion. So, for me, to answer your question, I'm going to come out fast and put it on him and hopefully get him out there early. Within 4.
Forward for the left hook.
What am I looking for? They said don't hook with a hooker. It's exactly...
Garcia opened up about the fight and made it clear this is a matchup he genuinely wants. His team is working to finalize the deal. And while other options like Rolly Romero remain on the table, Benn is the fight that has his full attention. And it goes beyond boxing business. Garcia revealed that he still remembers an old incident where Ben confronted him at a public event while he was with his wife, a moment he found completely unnecessary and disrespectful. For Ryan, this fight carries a personal edge that goes well beyond titles and money.
That is being worked on. Me and my team, we're trying to, finalize it and make it happen. It's a fight that I really want. But there's also other options, So if it doesn't get done, we're also looking at Rolly Romero and other, opponents that we can fight. But that fight I would love to make happen. I want that one bad. He's been a little too long. He actually came and confronted me at an event while I was with my wife, and it was just crazy.
Recently?
About a year and a half ago, and I still remember that. It's like, bro, we're all in suits. Calm down. What are you doing? Like, be professional, buddy. This is like, it reminded me of the movie Southpaw, when he gets confronted and then she ends up getting shot. Like, bro, you need to chill. But yeah.
Garcia also gave his honest breakdown of Ben as a fighter. He acknowledged that Ben is exciting and brings real danger every time he steps into the ring, but he pointed out that Ben's aggression can sometimes cross into recklessness. And against a sharp, accurate puncher like Garcia, those moments of recklessness become openings. Ryan believes he will show Ben that there are genuine levels in boxing when they finally meet. He also expressed frustration with the politics that slow these fights down, but made it clear he is fully committed to making it happen.
He's too aggressive. A little too aggressive.
How so?
He's a little reckless in the ring. But I do think that he has a lot of tenacity and he makes for a good fight, an entertaining fight every time he steps in the ring. But I will show him that there's definitely levels to this. And yeah.
Is he 145?
I mean, he's number one, so he's my mandatory.
Right.
So,
yeah. There's so many politics and so much red tape in boxing that the number one contender and the number one title holder somehow can't make a fight work.
You're right.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes, man.
And honestly, even if Garcia enters as the clear favorite, this fight has everything you could possibly want. Two of the best talkers in boxing, two action fighters who can genuinely punch, a personal rivalry with real emotion behind it, and a world title on the line in Las Vegas. Whatever happens inside that ring, the build-up alone is going to be unmissable.
But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Like, who's the guy?
Garcia,
yeah, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, Dana. That's what I was asking about. Yeah. What about you, Dana? What do you want?
I mean, I agree with everything he said. That's why I'm in the business right now, is to make the fights that people want to see.
Why did you decide to go for boxing?
You look at what they've done with UFC. Look what they've done with WWE. They plan on taking over and we all share the same vision. It's a different audience, massive platform. And something I'm really excited about. It wasn't an easy decision, but I've made the right decision.
Yeah. Garcia, I want my belt. Keep my belt warm. September, let's go. Any day of the week, twice on Sundays. 10 rounds, easy. Garcia, you're next. Keep my...
Garcia seems like it's going to be announced. What do you make of that fight? And is there any sort of thing going on in the background with yourselves and Conor Benn?
Yeah, there's still a lot of legal questions that need answering, and we'll deal with that appropriately. But, in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America. Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, yeah, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I think...
getting that Garcia fight done. But listen, I'm not short of options. There's a lot of fighters calling me out, big names calling me out. So, God willing, we get the Garcia fight done for the WBC world title. I'm mandatory and I'm in the number one position for that belt, and I've worked extremely hard to get to that position. But again, if Ryan don't want it, then...
So there it is. Roy Jones Jr. sees danger for Ben. Dana White says the announcement is coming. And Garcia and Ben are already at each other's throats before a single contract has been signed. This fight is going to be must-watch television from the first press conference to the final bell. Who do you think wins this one? Does Garcia's speed and power prove too much, or does Ben's relentless pressure shock the world? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because when this fight gets officially announced,